Hello and thanks for joining me on another episode of Hyping Tech podcast. In this one, we're going to be looking at rollable phones. They're quite exciting. Studio quality DIY microphones, making them yourself. The best everyday carry, 12 free apps every Windows user should have. And we're going to be looking at some laptops, Lenovo Slim Pro 7, as well as the MacBook Air 15-inch. Quick update on the news situation at the moment. So a lot of these articles will give you an idea of what's going on and an overview of this week's news. Hypingtech.com. Let's have a quick look at the first article. 10 studio quality DIY microphones that could save you thousands. So I use a number of headphones, which I'm not using at the moment, which I don't know why I'm not using at the moment. Let me put a headphone. Oh, there we go. See, as soon as you put a headphone on, the reason you want headphones is you can tell if your audio sounds good straight away. So here you can see this is a look at 10 studio quality DIY microphones. High-end microphones are widely expensive as of writing this. Well, not really. I've got these Sennheisers which are about 150, 200 pounds. Do you class that as expensive? Over 20,000 pounds. Okay, so already we know that there's a number of people spending way over the odds for these. Is that something you should consider? Are you thinking about microphones as well as headphones? Let's see what this situation is then. So we're saying, okay, cloning a DIY mic. That looks like rubber bands. Modeled on the DIY Perks mic, this version was built by YouTuber. Okay. Altroid's tin to USB mic. The thing with microphones is the closer they are, the better they sound. So technically, you could get away with like cheaper mics just closer to you. Like for example, if this mic was really far away, then the mic won't sound very good. It'll sound a little bit echoey, and you could probably hear how much better it sounds as soon as you get up close to it. So in a way, these can work, and they are cheap options. Clone of classic studio condenser mic. Okay, making an Alice mic in cheap donor body. So yeah, you can adjust bits from old camera mics or get cheap ones and move them away. Really, there's a number of things you want to consider. Sure, those are not good at all. I've had a couple of those. They've not done well in my voice. So make sure the microphone you're getting is going to be good for your voice, and you can't tell that until you start using it. So I spent about a week with those mics, and I was like, didn't do too well for me. So okay, there's a few little hacks there which are interesting to consider. 12 free apps every Windows user should have installed. Are these going to be good? Are these going to be rubbish? I always see these and I'm like, they just talk about calculator and stuff. Audacity, okay, good start. I like that. Zoom, okay. Google Earth Pro, nah, not really. Plex, nah, sorry. GIMP, okay, fair play. LibreOffice, which is basically like a free version of Microsoft Office. It glitches out a lot. I use it. Sometimes it just closes out. So make sure you save your work all the time. Lively wallpaper, waste of space. Sorry, mate. Duolingo, no, sorry. PhoneLink, no, sorry. Aviva, nah, just use the Avast. VLC media player, yes, good. Rambox. Rambox is a work organizer that allows you no thank you. These things. They try and give you like these. That's like that. What's the other one? There's like loads of these program things that you need to. Overall, out of those, well, actually, what's my list? Let me tell you what my list is. So you want VLC, Audacity, OBS, CapCut maybe, but I use DaVinci Resolve now. I'm just looking at my desktop to see what else I've got on there. Yeah, that's like my main go-to situations there. So VLC, Audacity, OBS, and I do everything in OBS anyway, so like I don't need to edit anything because even this is a live recording of this. So what do you think? What would be your ideal programs? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear from you. Hands on with a MacBook Air. So I'm looking at an article here which basically gives us the biggest MacBook Air is a welcome upgrade for older eyes like mine. Dan Ackerman confirming he's older. And this is an article on cnet.com. After getting some hands-on time with the new 15-inch MacBook Air introduced, I can safely say that it feels like a slightly bigger 13-inch Mac. Okay, so can we just get to the main gist of it, please? The goods and the bads. Is there like do they normally do a thing like, summary? No. Okay, so it's just a lot of information. These are very confusing. Actually, they're not. If you're an Apple user, they're probably not confusing for you because Apples are designed to be a lot more easy than like Android to use in terms of making it What's the nice way of putting this? There's no nice way. Okay, starting at $1,299, the new MacBook Air 15 is the world's nicest, thinnest 15-inch laptop at 11.5 millimeters, and it weighs only 3.3 pounds. I don't really cover much Apple stuff here, so I'm going to skip that. I don't really like that. Here we go. Now we're talking. So if you're joining me here today, you're going to be interested in this. If you're thinking about laptops, what types of laptops are out there for you? So this one, Lenovo Slim Pro 7 review, portable power for content creators, 8.5. See, this is what I like. Where's this? This is CNET. Matt Elliott, good job, thank you. Likes and unlikes. So unusual combination of power and portability, sharp fast display, rugged chassis, long running battery, which is a good. Don't like, drab exterior, doesn't matter. Limited storage space, that's a worry. Clacky touchpad. Okay, so those are quite intense worries actually, because those things are things that you want. So geared toward content creators work. I'm looking for a laptop, by the way. So AMD Ryzen 7, entry level NVIDIA GeForce RTX. Okay, content. Basically, would you buy it? What's the price on this? Oh, $1,200, mate. Yeah, that's kind of the right region. I don't know though. Would I be looking at this kind of sitio? What laptop would you recommend? What laptop do you use? IBM make a nice series of laptops and they do really well for content creators. Avoiding MacBook please, or Airs, or whatever they call them these days, M4s or M4 T2s or 3 T2s. Anyway, back to the next article here. What are we saying? Rollable phones are exciting. Are they? Would you like to roll your phone? Is that a thing now? Rollable phones are exciting, but don't expect to buy one anytime soon. Motorola and Samsung have interesting ideas for phones with rollable screens. What? But they likely won't turn into... Can I see a picture of this, please? Rollable screens. What's this? So, oh, you mean just flip? Oh. Do you see that? You just whacked out the side there and pulled out an extra bit. So it rolls, because it's paper, kind of like thin. Wait a minute. Why don't we have one that's like that and just rolls out like a scroll? Like a, oh my, scroll roll. That's an idea. Why don't you do that? Rollable phones is a thing, I think. The rollable situations is a thing. So we're saying rollable phones. Let's see what the sitio is with rollable phones. Okay, so let me bring that up there. So apparently this is a new thing. Have you seen this? Rollable phones. Look at that. Well, I don't understand why they made it like a tablet and a rollable phone. Why don't you make a phone really thin and you pull it out, so like a scroll, and it's like just whoop and then whoop. That I don't know why you're not doing that, mate. What? Roll it up is going to be the situation with the rollable phones, but obviously that's going to be well, I don't know. Is it a gimmick though? Roll it up phone. That would be a nice situation. Where am I? Okay, so we're just going through the old. You can find the correct music for you there. That's a bit better. Right, so thank you for joining me today. We are on the Hyping Tech podcast. Everything I'm talking about today has got its own dedicated resources, so you can check that out at hypingtech.com or zuvtalks.com, and you can get the free resources to support this show with all the information I talk about, links to the articles, etc. Thank you to Trusted Creators for making this possible. Let's get on to the next article. What are we saying then? What is the situation? We've got Lenovo. We sorted that out. That's the slim. We've got the rollable phone. I think the best DSLR camera is a natural next spot for us to look at. The DSLR cameras, are they a thing? Should we be getting, well, what do you use? Do you use your cameras anymore? Do people even bother with using DSLR cameras? Why not just use your mobile phone? A lot of people just find it easy and convenient, because who needs professional grade photos that they're going to be, well, people like to think they do, but then where do those photos go? They sit on your laptop, your computer, nothing ever happens to them. So unless you're doing it professionally and you require a high resolution image to be used or a high quality color, people just like to have nice stuff though, I'm assuming. The best DSLR camera, so we got, oh come on, Nikon. Okay, I think I need to turn this off. Well, technically, I've put badges over my camera's name so that you don't know what I'm using. If you're good enough, let's see if you're. So they're basically an article here showing me about cameras. What camera is this? Let's see how good you are. In the comments, let me know what camera do you think this is. So I basically covered up all the stuff. The first camera they say on here is a Nikon, the best DSLR camera, apparently. Gizmodo's article. I don't agree with that, but what do you think? Let me know. Whack is the question. The best DSLR cameras. That is a thing though, isn't it? Like, you know, if you want to get a camera, you're willing to spend like $5,000 on camera, mate? £5,000, yeah. That's right, yeah. Don't buy the car. Don't buy that motorcycle you're looking at. Just get a nice DSLR camera. And if you remember last week's episode, someone tried to rob, well, not tried, they succeeded in robbery of a DSLR camera. Should we do a little bit of gaming next? And that'd be interesting. So we'll have a quick look at some Xbox Series. Xbox Series S will be available with 1 terabyte storage in black for $349, mate. Are you ready for that? Looks like an old speaker system thing. Xbox Game Studios CEO Phil Spencer announced the new Xbox Series S edition today at Summer Game Fest. The new console variant will provide 1 terabyte of storage, double the previous amount, in a sleek carbon black colorway. Not really a big gamer, to be honest with you. I don't. What's the latest PS out these days? Is it like PS65 that you guys are playing? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear what the new PS system is now. Wham bam, and that strawberry is a jam. Xbox Series S, 1 terabyte. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. You tell me. 1 terabyte. Is that meant to be like a hoo-ha, like a big thing? Best everyday for carry for dads. Best everyday carry for dads. Is that like a thing now? So what we're saying here, we've got a Sam Rutherford article giving us. Oh, I like how we put this. Nice and easy, straight to the point, no messing about. Quiet carry, Q3 key organizer, nah. Leatherman, nah. SanDisk, nah. Wallet, nah. Nah. 5 more. What we got? I'm looking at this from like a. Ooh, Sony headphones. Okay. Peak Designs travel duffel. Nah, mate, that's like a fanny pack. Wow, nah. None of these are good. What would be on my list? Okay. I like how they did that though. See, he gave you like upfront Engadget. Well done. Good article. Upfront they give you like the 10 things, and then down below they give you a detailed breakdown. Even though I don't like these, well done. Good idea. They're options, aren't they? So if you're in the market for some stuff, get him a drone, mate. You know, think of dads like kids. Just get him a drone. Bam. That is what we're saying there. What to get, pops. Okay. So that is. There we go. Everyday. Oh, it's everyday carry, isn't it? So, yeah, you won't be everyday carrying a drone though, would you? Well, why not? You could do if you get one of them little like microscopic ones that look like bees or something. Okay, I like the article. That was a good one. Where else are we going with this next? So we've got a couple of more of these, and then we're gonna whack out. Wait till the end. We've got some nice jokes for you as well. Okay, turning your Raspberry Pi. Do you guys use Raspberry Pi? It's like them little mini computers that you can do stuff with. These streaming programs can turn your Raspberry Pi into a smart TV. Why not just get a smart TV? A lot of TVs now are smart these days. But okay, Kodi, yes, I heard of that. Plex, okay, heard of that. Jellyfin, okay. Android TV, Plasma big screen. Okay. You know, if you got an older TV, why not? But is it worth it? Because Raspberry Pi is not quite expensive these days. You could probably get a smart TV for the price. That's where it gets interesting. Would you spend that money on it? I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Raspberry Pi is a situation. Streaming. Turn your Raspberry Pi into a smart TV is what we're saying here. Bam. And we've got a couple of more of these. And then actually we don't. We have the jokes bit now. You ready for the jokes bit? Okay. So we've got a number of one-liners. I'm going to whack them out on this podcast, and you can hear back on the TikTok shorts, Instagram shorts, Facebook shorts, in everywhere basically. Hypingtech.com, you'll see a list of stuff you can watch, listen to this on. Now, okay, why did the computer go to the doctor? Oh my days. Okay, you ready for this? This has to be the best joke ever. Why did the computer go to the doctor? It had a virus. Okay, so you know that's the top of the joke list there. Why did the computer? Let's just fuck. because otherwise I'll lose these, because I've got like about 20 of these. So thanks for joining me today. This is a recap of this episode. Basically, we covered out a number of tech stuff. We're just going through a few jokes for you now. Okay, what are we saying? Why was the computer cold? Oh my god. Okay, why was the computer cold? It left its windows open. Oh my god. Oh my. This is getting progressively worse and worse. But we call them dad jokes, I think. That's what we're gonna call them. We just quickly whack that one there. What's next? Why did the programmer quit his job? Oh, I like this. Right, it depends. I don't know if you'll get this. This will be a specific joke for some people. You ready for it? Why did the programmer quit his job? He didn't get a raise. A raise spelled A-R-R-A-Y-S. A raise. You get it? Oh my days. Oh my days. This is okay. That was a good one. That's probably number one so far on the list. What we got? If you're a programmer, you'll get that. If you're not, you're not. If you know, you know. Why do we? Okay, like. Okay, I don't get that one, but we'll have a look at that. Why do programmers prefer dark mode? Because light attracts bugs. Did you get that one? Let me know if you got that one. Light attracts I think. What? Is that like a... I don't know. I don't know if that's funny or not. Sounds okay. 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 Okay, this is a bit of a dad joke, but you might like it. What do computers snack on? Microchips. Holy moly. Okay, that's number 5. You got 5 more of these, so hold tight. Keep your sense. Don't laugh your heads off. Okay, where are we going? Why do programmers always mix up Christmas and Halloween? No, that's not good. Okay. Okay, this might work. Okay, I read this, but I wasn't sure if you like it. So, why did the smartphone need glasses? Like, why did the smartphone need glasses? It lost all its contacts. That might be like a... that was alright actually. I like that better. I like the more like straightforward ones, like versus the intensely mind-boggling ones. Okay. Why did the computer bring a ladder? Okay, this is all programming kind of situation. Why did the computer bring a ladder? You ready for this? This is like intense. It wanted to reach the high level programming. Okay, I don't know. No, that one wasn't that good, but I'm sure the programmers out there will love this kind of thing. Let's work out a few more of these. And okay, these are 10 jokes. I haven't got 2 left. Okay, should I save the best to last? Let me see which is left. What? Okay. There's 2. Okay, so there's 2 more jokes left there. You might like these. Again, these are all on our hypingtech.com podcast. I'll go at the end and just run through like random jokes that I've seen. What is this one? You ready for this one? Why do Java developers wear glasses? This one's a bit rubbish, but actually, because they can't see sharp. You get it? I don't get it really, but sharp's, I think, a type of code. I think. Why do Java developers wear glasses? I think that's like a programming language, C# or something. Is that right? It's been a fair few while since I've been doing any of that kind of stuff. Okay, what's next? Why was the maths book sad? This is an amazing joke. Tell it to all your friends. They'll love you for a long time. Okay, it had too many problems. Oh my days. Okay, thank you. That was a Hyping Tech podcast today, and that was a quick recap on the tech news. You'll see another episode of Hyping Tech podcast right here. You can catch us on all the big sites: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, you name it, I'm there. Hypingtech.com. See you on the next episode.